And welcome back to the rundown on women's football talk. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss a video of ours, and that we can reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and that you're following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the latest news and stories as and when it happens. So today we are looking at the final match day in this season's Champions League competition. Now a lot of the group stages are already done in terms of positioning and the teams that will be playing in the quarterfinals. We know 7 of the 8 teams. Now there is some groups like Group D that we don't know the final seedings, same with Group B. Group A is practically done unless Chelsea have a massive downfall. But the one group I obviously haven't mentioned is Group C. Now the key fixture here is between Lyon and Juventus. Lyon currently sit in second place on 10 points, whilst Juventus are third on 8 points. So the permutations for this one are simple. For Lyon, a win and a draw and they are through, joining Arsenal, whilst Juventus need to have a win and then they will be through. Now obviously Lyon can still finish top of their group should Arsenal drop points to FC Zurich. Also that game kicks off at the same time. Obviously with how this season Champions League has gone, FC Zurich are yet to pick up a point, so you wouldn't say that is likely, but obviously every option is still available. So for Lyon, they can still finish first, or they can finish as low as third and go out of this season's competition. Now obviously as the holder of the Champions League title, it will be a massive shock to everyone should they go out. Now if we look at Lyon's last game against Juventus, it finished in a 1-1 draw back in October the 27th it was. They took the lead through American international Lindsay Horan after just 23 minutes, and then own goal by Melvin Millard early in the second half earned Juventus a point in a very close battle between the two sides. Lyon obviously having the more shots, but Jerome Montemurro's side managed to hold on for a point. Now if we talk about their last games respectively, Juventus beat FC Zurich by 5-0 with Cristina Girelli scoring 4 of the 5 goals for Juventus in that one to give them a good win, with Lynette Berenstein scoring the other, whilst Lyon obviously managed to beat Arsenal 1-0 for an own goal, which again should have been ruled out for offside due to Melvin Millard's interference in the play. However, that's in the past, can't change that. So it's going to be a really interesting tie between the two sides. It's going to be quite similar to how I'd expect Arsenal versus Lyon was last week, in terms of Arsenal knew that they didn't have to do much and that a point was good enough for them to secure their place in the quarterfinals. So we could potentially see that same style of play from Lyon and Sonia Bompasta's side, but also they probably want the comfortability in their mind that we deserve to be quarterfinalists, and it'll be a big shock to us should we lose that game. So it's going to be a really interesting battle between the two sides, and I don't think I could call this at the minute who would go through. Let's hope that we have an absolute cracker and it goes right down to the wire. Like I said, the other game in that group sees Arsenal take on FC Zurich. Arsenal currently sit top with 10 points, whilst Zurich are on the bottom with 0 points. Arsenal obviously know that they are quarterfinalists. It's just about whether they finish first or second in this group. Obviously, if both Lyon and Arsenal win, Lyon could top Arsenal based on goal difference. However, Arsenal do have a superior goal difference of 2 goals at this minute in time over Lyon, and obviously FC Zurich are on the bottom with no points, so it doesn't matter to them. The other games taking place on Wednesday is Group D. So Barcelona and Bayern Munich are the 2 teams that are already through in this one. Again, it's extremely unlikely that the group positioning changes between those two, because Barcelona play Rosengard whilst Bayern Munich take on Benfica. Now Barcelona have the better goal difference of plus 12 goals between themselves and Bayern Munich. Barcelona on plus 17, Bayern Munich on plus 5, with Benfica and Rosengard both on minus 11 goals. So that group seeding and placing is unlikely to change. So Barcelona will be top seed when it comes to the quarter-final draw, and Bayern Munich will be second seed, unless Barcelona obviously really shockingly lose or somehow draw their game and Bayern Munich were to win. Then the games on Thursday, the early games are in Group B as St. Pölten take on Wolfsburg and Slavia Prague take on AS Roma. Now in this one, again, the two teams are already sorted in terms of going through. It's just again about positioning, with Wolfsburg finishing first at this minute on 11 points, Roma on 10 points. So again, any sort of positive result for Roma and a draw or loss for Wolfsburg would see Roma finish top of their group in terms of seeding there. And then in Group A, Chelsea play against PSG, Real Madrid take on Vlasnia. Again, Chelsea guaranteed first in their group due to having a better goal difference than PSG and having more points at this minute, because PSG can only finish on 13 points where Chelsea already have the 13 points, and a goal difference of +6 would mean a lot of changes would have to happen for Emma Hayes' side drastically to see them lose that. So it's unlikely at this period in time. But like you said, Group C is our main fixture as Lyon take on Juventus on Wednesday early evening at 6:45 Central European Time, 5:45 UK time. Again, you can watch all the fixtures live on the DAZN YouTube channel, and until later on this week, where we'll have a recap of all the Champions League action and any other talking points from around the world of football, make sure you like and subscribe like I said at the start, and that you're following us on Twitter and on Instagram for all the latest news and stories as and when it happens. And until next time, we'll see you soon.